What's up, y'all, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Today we're going to be checking out Kenny Rodgers, the Gambler. Man, when I tell you that Coward of the County, bro, it was deep, man. It was deep. And I absolutely love that, man. So I'm excited to check out some more of his music. It's been great so far, man. Before we get started, if y'all got other artists, other songs y'all want me to check out, please let me know down below. Gaming channel link is in the description if y'all want to check that out. And please subscribe if you enjoy. Let's do it. Woo.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice."
Oh man, yo, I just love how good of a storyteller he is, man. Cause I'm like, yo, I just be so intrigued in his stories, man. So right now we got a gambler, and my man said if he can have a little bit of his drink, he gonna tell him a story. And that's crazy, man, because I feel like, honestly, I don't like when people promote gambling, especially, you know, if you have a younger audience, you know, and I feel like most people can agree that's not right to do. But I do think, like, I've never really watched poker, but I know people always say that or played poker, but people always say you can have like a poker face and stuff like that. Like it probably is a lot of skill in reading people's faces and being able to tell how they, you know, like what if they're bluffing or not, because I do know that's like a part of it. But I just never got into it. But I'm sure it can get real like interesting as far as like the psychology, or I don't know what the word is, of like people's body language. You know what I'm saying? So I like that, man. This is kind of interesting. I've never gotten into this.
So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table.
Right.
Be time enough for counting when the dealing's done."
Man, bro, look. First off, we gotta pause on what my man said. Something with his last swallow was. Oh man, but look. I feel like I gotta be honest, man. I think that he is obviously talking about more than just gambling and kind of life. Just based on the other songs I've heard from him, I feel like he kind of goes into something a little deeper, even though the surface level may just be gambling. He's talking more about life. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when and where to be and what to do in certain situations. That's kind of what I took from it. And I like that, man. That's good advice, man. And even just I don't really know much about gambling. I said that, but like, even if you go into the details about like gambling and when you should walk away, or when you should fold them, or when you know of showing your money, even like that just applies to life. Like sometimes you in certain situations and certain people, or you're around certain people, you can't show your money. You know what I'm saying? Even people you may think you trust, you know, family members, people, and that's just life. And I think that's real good advice, man. I think he's one of those guys. He's an artist that I could show to my kids, because I feel like he could give them a lesson or two, you know what I'm saying? Just about life and how to move through life, you know?
Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And When he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
Man, bro, I like that he said, look, I could honestly be very wrong. And this song may just be about gambling. It's quite possible. But I feel like you can apply it to life. You know what I'm saying? And when he talked about like every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser, I really like that line. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people get caught up in I had a hard life, or that's why I wasn't successful, or you know, like, and obviously, yeah, some hands you're gonna have to work a little bit harder, maybe a lot harder to get to the win. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I think anybody can achieve success. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to talk to people, if you know how to read people, like he said, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of cool, man. I really like his music. I think that I take a lot from his music, and I got a big giant thing of like a giant paper worth of notes and stuff that and quotes and stuff that I live by. And I think that's one I could add, man. Every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser, depending on what you do and how you play your cards. That's great, man.
Never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away.
Wait a minute, who is this in the background, man? He adding a little something to this music, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like that. We got to run that back just a little bit. Come on.
When to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
I love
you
the
never
background,
count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done.
Yeah. Oh, that was great, man. That was great. It's crazy, man, because look, man, I never heard of this guy until one of y'all recommended him, but this video got over 200 million views. So I couldn't believe that, man. It's a great video, and I see why, man. Definitely a lot of knowledge that he spits out for us, and I appreciate him, man. Look, man, if you guys did enjoy the video, please like the video and subscribe. As always, love y'all. Peace out.